So I'm so excited that you're here and that we're doing this.
Me too.
One of my most bestest longtime friends, Shannon, here with me in my home to talk about the energetics of being a therapist, a healer, a caregiver, and we've been talking about this for so long that I actually realized I had notes about it, and I was able to go back and look at the notes. So thank you for being here today.
Yay, thank you.
And offering this up for other people is also a learning opportunity, which is so incredibly generous.
Yay, thank you.
Okay.
I'm excited.
So you have been having some energetic experiences and awakening, and you recently told me that you had a psychic reading and something came up in it that was helpful for you as a therapist. What happened?
So it might be helpful to say that, to just give some context, upon entering the coaching certification program that I'm in, I have been doing more awareness around my energy. I've always been aware of it, but then I had a very profound moment of feeling an energetic portal, or a portal is really how it felt when I walked into a healing space. And that kind of flipped a switch on for me in terms of paying more attention to how energy shows up or how I'm experiencing it. So that's kind of the first thing that happened. And then when I sought out this psychic reading, yes, it was helpful, but I want to preface, my first response was like, that's not true. That's not happening. But she kept saying, so it was a virtual reading, and she kept sort of looking away and doing things. And I said, can you hear me? And she said, yes, I can hear you. You're just observing me trying to track on your energy, which is very hard because it feels anxious and gets everywhere. And then she sort of said that a few more times. And then when I asked something specific in my reading, or she was maybe reflecting to me something specific that was coming to her, she identified multiple energies and she couldn't figure out what was what. Then when she named the energy, it was the only place I could find it in my life was 2 clients that I saw the previous day within the 24 hours. And I'm just sort of under the impression that I had taken on that energy in a way and not cleansed it of myself. That was all the psychic could pick up on. And so I'm sort of making this connection that I think that probably is happening. And I think it is something that I'm aware of in terms of my own energy levels dipping, or my own confusion around being connected to what's important to me versus what I'm doing and being of service to others. So I'm wanting to untangle that and understand it better. Does that answer your question?
That's awesome. Yes, it's so good. So you're a therapist and you see a certain number of clients a week. And
yes.
And also you're out there in the world and interacting with others, and you live a big life, I would say. Very engaged life. So but the first thing I wanted to say is that exchanging energy with other people is not wrong. We do it all the time, right? Literally making more love in the world is an energetic exchange between 2 people, right? So it's beautiful, it's good, it's there for a reason. We love to be close to other people. We're social animals, we're highly relational. All of this is a good thing, so I don't want to talk about it as taking on somebody else's energy. It's not a problem. It's not something that needs to be fixed. On the other hand, when we take in other people's energy or give our energy away, which again is natural, we're all doing it all the time unconsciously, it is the same thing as giving our information away. Mm-hmm. So when I use the word energy, I just want to define terms and say energy is the same thing as our spiritual information. It's the same thing as our spiritual self, our spiritual nature. It's the same thing as our information. Our personal information is going out there into the world and entering somebody else's space. So we all, I think, are pretty aware of having a material body, a physical body that we can touch, feel, sense, hug, but they're also in, around, and through us is this energetic body. And the word energy is probably, to all my friends who have degrees in physics, it's not the best word to describe what we're talking about. But the definition of the word energy means the capacity to do work. And so in that sense, the word energy is a good fit because this information has the capacity to do work. It carries information and it can do things in the world.